lose 4-3 in overtime to the Edmonton Oilers. Mistakes are the game in this one, especially in overtime. That cost them this game. Arvid Soderblom stood on his head all game, and well, the Hawks lose it 4-3 against the Edmonton Oilers in overtime. The penalty kill played well up until having to go on to the PK in overtime when you're playing against a team like with McDavid and Draisaitl on in overtime. You don't want to be taking penalties. A too many men call in overtime costs this team a chance. I have to mention, the Hawks played decently well until a dumb penalty in overtime costs them this game. Shots on goal, fairly even. 12-15 in favor for the Blackhawks in the first period. 9-8 in favor for the Oilers in the second period. 15-8 in favor for the Oilers in the third period. 2-1 in favor for the Oilers in overtime. Total shots on goal, 38-32 in favor for Edmonton. Hawks went 1-for-1 on the power play to the Oilers going 1-for-4, being the fact they got an overtime power play, typically that ends the game immediately. And what happens? It did that tonight. Bedard had a rough game. He took 2 penalties, plus he was part of the issue why the Hawks took a too many men penalty in overtime. Not skating hard to the bench. In the first period of play, Soderblom stood strong. He made some hell of a saves, stoning Draisaitl multiple times, McDavid a couple of times, making some big saves. It was 0-0 after 1. Hawks had a couple opportunities as well. Bedard created a few chances, and a few shots attempted, but the Hawks just couldn't find the back of the net. It's the second period of play where we see the goal scoring start in this game. The Oilers come out in the second period, starting to find their legs after playing, and this is being their second of a back-to-back, playing in St. Louis just a night ago that they ended up playing in overtime. Well, the Hawks battle hard, have to kill a penalty or two, and well, midway through the period at 8:51 in the second period, Victor Arvidsson finds the back of the net for his 7th of the season, assisted by Matthias Janmark and Brett Kulak to make it a 1-0 game for the Oilers. It was a bad breakdown for the Hawks, and the Oilers take a chance and get up into the offensive zone and beat Soderblom. However, the Hawks generated some chances late in the period, and well, at 19:54 in the second period, scored by number 73, Lucas Reichel, his 5th of the season, assisted by number 86, Teuvo Teravainen, and number 95, Ilya Mikheyev. This goal leads to the Hawks battling with 5 seconds left on the board in the second period. Hawks get an opportunity. Teravainen shoots the puck from the high circle, and well, a good redirection up front of the net by Lucas Reichel. Hawks tied the game up 1 apiece. Good options for the Hawks. They had to kill some penalties, and well, we did lose Jason Dickinson in the second period of play, I should mention. He did not return to the game, as what happens is, in my opinion, a little bit of slew foot, not truly a slew foot. Popkolzin got his skate on Dickinson, bringing Dickinson down, and Dickinson was never seen again after the game, needing help off the ice into the locker room. So, the Hawks and Oilers are tied 1 apiece after 2. Okay, pretty good to see that. It's the third period of play, though. Oilers come out pretty much guns blazing, and while at 111 in the third period, Jeff Skinner scores his 10th of the season, assisted by Draisaitl and Pup Colson to make it a 2-1 Oilers lead. And this is where I'm like, it's going to continue, isn't it? The Hawks are not going to battle back. It's giving up an early goal after basically scoring going right into intermission. Not a good chance for the Hawks. But the Oilers do add to their lead. At 8:18 in the third period, Leon Draisaitl gets his 38th of the season, assisted by Jeff Skinner. Bad turnover by Alec Martinez, who should have gone out to exit the puck out of the defensive zone. He decides to go up to the slot to try and feed Reichel. Reichel can't get a good puck off it, and while Skinner gets the puck, feeds it right to Draisaitl in the slot, and he buries it to make it a 3-1 Oilers lead. Hawks, however, do get a power play at 12:12 in the third period. On the power play, scored by number 8, Ryan Donato, his 16th of the season, assisted by number 86, Teuvo Teravainen, and number 98, Connor Bedard, to get the Hawks within one. A good power play by the Hawks, leading to the Hawks' only power play of the game, however. And, well, the Hawks are back on the board and they're within one. Okay, there's a chance here. Maybe, but it is the Oilers. They are a cup contending team, and, well, the Hawks are a rebuilding team. But the Hawks do find a way. 4 minutes later, at 16-16 in the third period, scored by number 25, Alec Martinez, his third goal of the season, assisted by number 8, Ryan Donato, to tie the game up at 3 apiece. Martinez gets some redemption from his bad turnover that led to a goal against earlier in the period. Hawks are tied up with the Oilers, and they take this tie game going into the overtime. Into the overtime, the Hawks start out with Connor Bedard, Steph Jones, and Alex Vlasic. Hawks get tied up at the faceoff. Oilers come up with the puck. The Oilers go down the ice, get a shot off, and then ice the puck. Hawks in the offensive zone switch to Vlasic, Nazar, and Bedard. Bedard wins the face-off. Then the Oilers get the puck, go down the ice. Nazar makes a good stick lift of the puck on a breakaway of Connor McDavid, stopping the play. And then Hawks down into the offensive zone, get a shot off, and then the puck comes out, and Teravainen jumps the boards when Bedard was skating to the bench. Puck goes off Teravainen's skate. Too many men on ice for the Blackhawks. So, and then shortly after the power play starts up, the Oilers take advantage at 1:36 in the overtime. Zach Hyman with his 19th of the season, assisted by Connor McDavid and Evan Bouchard, to make it a 4-3 final for Edmonton. The Hawks come back late and don't have enough as they blow it in overtime, costing them this game by a stupid too many men call by the Hawks. You should not be having too many men on the ice in overtime, especially against the Edmonton Oilers. That's what cost you this game, and that's what I have to mention. What are you doing? You should not be jumping the boards that quick, knowing you have to still wait for Bedard to hop on to the bench and the puck coming towards you. Watch the play. That's a dumb penalty by the Hawks bench staff. I have to say that's on Anders Surtson. He should have been holding Teravainen from jumping the boards that soon. So down in the comments down below, I want to hear what your thoughts were on today's action, and thank you for watching the broadcast. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And most of all, TNT sucks because we have to have a game in the Central Division start at basically 9 p.m., ending at 11:15 p.m. Central Time Zone. So